morning, everyone from Toronto, Canada, where I was born and raised, as I always say, especially for those that don't even know. And we're here in the city's west end, not too far from the York Borough, but predominantly in the Junction neighborhood, walking south here on Keele Street. I got off 1126 on Route 41 because they have just started to do some road work here. And I probably get to Dundas before the bus, or unless we, I don't know, traffic seems to be moving smoothly, but originally, after we passed St. Clair, we just started to get backed up, so. But I had this idea in mind to film a walking video. I was gonna start at Keele and Dundas, but again, traffic, so I decided to hop out early. But also, the main reason why I'm in this area is because I got a haircut appointment at 11, so it's another beautiful sunny day. But as you can see, I'm wearing a t-shirt and shorts for the first time this year. It is summer already. Well, I think it's 14 Celsius, but it's gonna go up to like friggin' 21. It's crazy. And it's mid-April. Today is the 12th, I believe, in the year 2023. Look, he's just crawling at a snail's pace. So we're gonna meander here around, maybe go through some side streets. Maybe I'll make a right on Vine Avenue. I did do a walking video around here last summer, but I just deleted the video because I was swearing so much. And I was calling out another YouTuber whom I don't like, and well, actually, I don't know. I think it was much deserved because he's a criminal. I'm not gonna say his name though. And they're playing Shooting Stars. Nice song from my childhood, but hopefully don't get copyrighted. It's always a very bouncy and bright, uplifting song. Here's Junction Road. Walking ahead, but traffic is still moving at a relatively slow pace. And there's the CP rail corridor. So the Junction is a very historical part of town. And it was part of the town of West Toronto until it amalgamated in 1909. The guy next to me is blasting it loud. Again, I hope I don't pick up a copyright match from that, but it's a great song nonetheless. This neighborhood is located near the West Toronto Diamond, which encompasses 4 rail lines that meet together just to the east of here. Oh, somebody's coming on his scooters just to bypass all this traffic here. Later, 1126. Anyway, we're gonna make a right here. I have no idea where I'm gonna end this video. But I went to Mississauga yesterday, spent like a good 6 hours there. And I wore my sweater, long sleeve shirt. I regret doing that because it was absolutely hot as hell. Now it's 10:26. A lot of old homes around here, of course. I'm trying to use my knowledge of research. Otherwise, I have to go on freaking Wikipedia for this. And this was a heavily industrialized part of town in the early 20th century. It was the late 19th century, actually. It was a huge manufacturing community. And this neighborhood also attracted many immigrant We're second generation of Irish Catholics. They came from working class English industrial cities. And even nowadays, pubs, taverns, they became a permanent fixtures of the Junction. Even these homes remind me of the Victorian ones you'd see in Cabbagetown in the downtown core. Pretty nice old neighborhood. I wouldn't really live here though, but regardless, there's a lot of history in this part of town. Definitely worth exploring. Doing some work there is a cherry picker. Oh, I thought they're cutting down the trees for a second, or maybe they are. It is loud. Obviously, they're wearing their ear protection. So we're gonna walk our way through, and then I will continue the video. If you guys try to hear me over this noise. Oh, it looks like he's toning it down. This here is a food store, the Sweet Potato. And here is, what street is this? There's no street sign for this. Aw, man. Not again. I had the same problem when I was walking not too far from here on Monday. But Dundas Street is a block south of here. Okay, good. They toned it down. I know up ahead there's a CP rail yard. Why don't we work our way around? There's a stationed freight train there. I'm not really a huge rail fan, like I kind of was. I'm more of like into the commuter trains than the freight. Freight ones are long and boring. All these homes here, they're just next to each other. Pretty dang nice, I must say. And this park here is just, I'm not even sure. At some point, I will head down to Dundas. Stay hydrated, guys. I know it's friggin' mid-April, and it's already 20 Celsius. Feels like you're in Florida or California. There's a sign right there. Yeah, I am just forcing myself to drink even more and more water. So Vine Avenue comes to an end here. Maybe at this point I'll head down to Dundas. Nice VW there. Shit, okay. Let me check the map here. Okay. So this is McMurray Avenue. I'm gonna take this down to Dundas. We'll head down here. After my haircut, I'm gonna head back to my second home, grab a shower, have lunch, and then maybe I'll go to downtown. I just heard that the city of Toronto is finally closing that part of Queen between Bain and Victoria for 4.5 years. Of course, this is for the Ontario subway line construction. I mean, I'm always downtown. I can always go like any time, but want to get it like now than later, like sooner than later. Especially that I still have to study for an exam I have in the next week. Very glad I came out in shorts. Otherwise, I'd be complaining. I don't know. I still see people wearing like jackets and sweaters, long sleeve. No, why would y'all do that? Road 40. And here we are, walking west on Dundas. I see an Orion 7 up ahead. OG diesel. Oh look, here's Quebec Avenue. I did mention this before. Ooh. I notice that place all the time. It's referencing Hyde Park Station, which is to the south of here, but still a hell of a walk. For all my Quebecois viewers, there's your own street. Actually, I did mention that in the walking video. In the Hyde Park neighborhood, was walking along Glen Lake Avenue. I think I've been to this coffee shop once, Claudia's. My dad told me that this area was very sketchy at one point, but it's really gentrified. It's a lot better than what it used to be. Although unfortunately, there are still I don't know if there's still a few vacant stores. I know me and Richard came here last summer to a vintage bookstore. I know it was on the north side. It might have been next to a Dollarama, or I think I passed it. Look, this here is vacant. Good thumbnail opportunity here. Wasn't this place though. Yeah, sometimes I'm often just looking for shade. I mean, yes, I mean it's good that we're in shorts now, but we need cool breeze. Looks like an office building here, or I don't know. Because I see a balcony at the top. It might be just a residential building. Hope I could find an elevator on here, but a lot of the businesses, they're just small size and they're on streets. Oh, professional building. Maybe if I have some time, I'll head back here and see, because almost all the elevators I tried to go into in the old school office buildings, they're all modernized. Though I did film one that was still vintage, and then of course when I went to another building, it was modernized, but I still filmed it anyway because it's not a bad job. By the way, for those that don't even know, this upcoming stretch here is known as Little Malta. I know there's a bakery my dad would go to. And there's Route 30, High Park, formerly the 30 Lambton, which went to Kipling Station, but now Route 40A takes over that part, which makes a lot more sense to provide a direct connection between Kipling and Dundas West stations, of course, along Dundas Street West. There's Malta Park. Got the whole place to myself here. Reminiscing a steam locomotive, as they were very prominent way back then in the olden days. I know we live in a time that's not so easy, but at least it's not hard. Okay, well it is hard, but at least it's not like a freaking century ago where we didn't have a whole lot of useful resources, technology. Though maybe some of my Gen X viewers would say that the 80s and 90s were the best times for them. Well, this one's run down. Graffiti all over the place. Hey, at least we did get some cool breeze yesterday in Mississauga. I wasn't sweating, but I was pretty much on the verge of it because it was so freaking hot. And now it's like late morning and it's still hot. And tomorrow's gonna be like that too. I am gonna try and head over to the Rouge neighborhood. Try and film some videos there right alongside Lake Ontario. It's a beautiful part of town. I think I'm gonna take the TTC there and then the commuter train back. There's that bakery I was talking about coming up. And there's St. Paul the Apostle Church. She's wearing a spring jacket. Not these two school kids over there. Oh look, they're gonna get rid of this semi-detached home here. Make way for apartments. Look, there's the bake shop here. Hopefully these people don't mind as I... Pretty nice mural. Here's Gilmore Avenue. Yeah, so south of here is the Hyde Park neighborhood, where I was filming a walk, as I just mentioned, on Monday. Also, on the other side of the rail tracks is the Stockyards district, mostly along St. Clair Avenue. I've already done a lot of walking videos there. Vacant. With everything still inside. That's the thing, when you're in an old historical town, you see everything gone? Well, almost everything. You're bound to find like other remnants that are still left behind. I've been to this funeral home once for someone. Can't remember who. Or actually, I do remember, but it's private, so I'm not gonna really give out information here. Oh, that looks nice. Pontiac. I mean a Mustang, excuse me. Thought I saw the Pontiac logo for a second. And we're coming up to Runnymede Road, signaling the somewhat end of the Junction neighborhood. I mean, I think it does continue, but it ends at Jane. I think it does. But I'm gonna stay around the vicinity. Says I actually did pass the hair salon. Oh, look at that, another one. Looks like they were just working on the inside here. I need to film more TTC bus rides. I'm starting to run low on them. New driver. Oh. And here's Runnymede. I think I'm gonna head south here now, head down a block. Then maybe I'll head east on St. John's Place. 7-Eleven right there. I don't think I've had anything from 7-Eleven before. This is the Runnymede Healthcare Center for my mom. I worked there for a very short time. And I have filmed a walking video along the streets. It's quite nice. And this neighborhood also has a, look, there's the Ukrainian flag. This neighborhood has a pretty huge Eastern European population, mostly Ukrainian. And I know there's another huge Ukrainian population in Etobicoke's Mimiko neighborhood. Good to walk in some shade for a change, not for long though. They're either building a condo or a second building to connect the hospital. Anyway, here's St. John's Road, like St. John's, Newfoundland. I wonder if we got any Newfoundlanders in that watch my videos. And you see this. Where do you have so many streets that are named after other Canadian cities and provinces? I know we got Alberta Avenue, Edmonton Road, Quebec Avenue, Ottawa Street, or that's in Hamilton rather. Well, this probably used to be a convenience store here. Yeah, I need to spread the word here more. 7947. I swear I've been on this unit before. Should not even be on this route. Because, fun fact, Route 71, it goes into the Mount Dennis division. It's like it's invading it. It's so freaking weird. And I even filmed a ride on this route before. Should have been a Mount Dennis route. Hopefully they move it back when Line 5 opens. Doesn't really make sense to me in my opinion. TTC always making bad changes at times, not all the time, but you know. Oh, there's a rendering. Yep, it's a condo. Ooh, did not see you coming. Everybody's taking in some fresh air. Oh, she's got a package to come in. Maybe when we get to Gilmore, I'll head back up and end the video. It is now 10:47, so I'm just gonna go inside. I could probably take the appointment slightly early and get out of there when I can. Actually, I did say this before. I never really show my hair in my videos because when I'm out, I never take my cap off. It just helps me, just protect me from the sunlight. And also, like, that's who I am when I wear a cap. Like, I'm myself. I'm being me, you know? And here's Gilmore once again. Beautiful day to go out for a walk, but it's gonna get very hot. Wait till we get our first heat warning next month. So I gotta go north here now, a block. Nice store. Love the old homes, that's for sure. A lot of the neighborhoods, especially the old city, just never lacks with these styles, you know? Maybe, oh, I mentioned Cabbage Town at the beginning. Maybe I'll head there later today, I don't know. We'll see. We shall see, but I'm gonna start wrapping up the video here. I got 10 minutes to spare, though it's best if I go in a bit early. So guys, thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, stay tuned for more videos. Oh, and I forgot to mention, thank you guys for 1 million views on this channel. You guys are the best. If you're new here, again, as I just mentioned, subscribe if you haven't already. And as I mentioned, stay tuned for more walking videos. And I also do transit rides because I am a transit enthusiast. I love buses, subways, streetcars, and I'm also an elevator enthusiast. Love the purple on this Dodge here. Anyway, I gotta go. Take care. Adios. Bye-bye.